Hello world. So today, El Paso had a horrible shooting. 20 people, from the last I've seen, 20 people dead, 28 injured. And of course, you have the media automatically trying to get it to where they say that we should remove all firearms, any means of people protecting themselves. And I truly believe that the Democrats are going by it completely wrong. And they're going to automatically. They're not going to do the right thing when it comes to this. They are going to try to use this and push this even closer and closer to getting us to disarm the United States, the American people. How many people you think they're going to talk about Baltimore after this? Are they going to even talk about Baltimore anymore? Are they going to talk about the billions of dollars that disappeared in Baltimore with Elijah Cummings? Do you think they're going to even talk about it? Elijah Cummings? Do you think they're going to talk about it anymore? No. El Paso is going to be on the minds, on the hearts of people for the next 2 to 3, possibly even 4 weeks. What happened here today in El Paso, Texas is horrible. No one is condoning it. No one is saying it was good that it happened. They're saying that this is the fault of the NRA. They're already saying it's the fault of President Trump. They're already trying to tie it to white nationalists. They're already trying to say that we need to do something. They're saying that this is a gun violence epidemic. What it is a hate violence epidemic. It's all about hate. All of this stuff is about hate. It's about the left going out, assaulting people because they wear a Trump hat. It's a hate epidemic. The hatred that is coming about out of these people. There was a gentleman, I don't want to say he's a gentleman, there was a guy that got out of a truck and just started pounding the side of the head of this old man on the street at a Trump rally, and then the liberal media automatically said that it was a Trump supporter that was beating up the old man, and come to find out the guy wasn't even participating in the rally. He just didn't like Trump supporters, and he got out, started beating up the old man. Come to find out, he wasn't a Trump supporter. But the liberal media spun it, and it's already out there. No one's going to be talking about it anymore because they're going to be talking about El Paso. They're not going to talk about the $2.2 billion that's missing in Baltimore with Elijah Cummings because of El Paso, Texas. They're not going to talk about any of the crazy stuff. They're not going to talk about Ilhan Omar's brother husband because of what happened in El Paso, Texas. They're not going to be talking about they're not going to be talking about Tulsi knocking Kamala Harris out the box because of what happened in El Paso, Texas. It is a hate epidemic. It is not a gun violence epidemic. It is a hate violence against conservatives epidemic, because all of these people that have come out, to come to find out when they go out and they do these horrific crimes, they have not been Trump supporters. They have not been people on the right. They have been people on the left. Constantly. Trump supporters, conservative Christians do not go out and harm people like the left does. Conservative Christians, Trump supporters, do not show up at leftist rallies and throwing rocks, hitting people with sticks, with bite locks, with pipes, with explosives, bottles with urine and feces in them, Trump's supporters, conservative Christians, do not do that. It is only the left that shows up that does these horrible things. It wasn't a conservative that went to a baseball field shooting up Republicans. It was a leftist that did that. Do you remember that? It was a leftist that went to a baseball field shooting at Republicans. It wasn't a Trump supporter. It wasn't a conservative. The left will endorse Antifa to go out and harm people. No one on the right is doing that. If you really want to get to the clutch, to the main source of this hatred, violence that we are experiencing in this country, you're going to have to look at the left. You're going to have to look at the left. The left, they are the ones that's completely violent. When the left is asked to denounce Antifa, they say nothing. They go tight-lipped. They're quiet about it because they like the fact that Antifa will show up to pro-Trump, pro-American rallies and be violent. Antifa already said that they need to go out and start shooting people. Antifa is saying this. Antifa was the one that went to Colorado. They went to a Colorado government infrastructure and took down the American flag. We are in such a state in this country. I'm sorry, it's throwing me off. Bernard, thank you so much. Yes, Lord, help us. Yes, Lord, help us. Buzz, thank you, Will, for helping InfoWars. You know what? It's an honor. I was having a conversation earlier, and I was talking about how it's not even a political issue. It's not even a political battle that we're fighting here, because politics will come and go. But what's not going to leave is the spiritual battle. This is a epidemic, a hatred epidemic. It is not a gun violence epidemic. The Democrats want to take everything and twist it. The Democrats want to tell people the wrong thing to do and disarm everybody. Do you hear what I'm saying? The Democrats, they want people not to protect themselves. They want the American people to be in the harm's way of this gun violence. Do you really think that if every single law-abiding citizen in this country gave up their firearms, that these criminals, that this person that went into this Walmart, this monster, this idiot, this demonic demon that went into this Walmart shooting these people, do you think that, oh, everyone has turned their guns in, so I'm not going to shoot them now? They're shooting people knowing that other people have guns. This is Texas. They know for a fact that people in Texas carry firearms. They know this, but yet this still took place. And let's not talk about that. It's on the border of Mexico, on the border of Mexico. It is on the border of the United States and Mexico. And some people believe that it's the cartel that got this dude to do this. What a lot of people don't know, the cartel will get young kids to go in and do these horrible crimes. A lot of people don't know that. So this dude, to my understanding, is 19. And he went in with an AK-47. If I'm not mistaken, didn't the guy that went to California, in Gilroy, California, did he not have an AK-47? He was 21. See, I saw reports that he was 19. Now I saw a report. Now you're saying he was 21. Someone said he's 23 or 22. I mean, you know, I mean, you know what? His age really doesn't matter. This monster that went in here, I can care less if he was 56. The guy that went tried to blow up the ICE institution on the southern border, he was what, 72 or something like that. It's the point that is taking place. It is a hate violent epidemic. It is a hate epidemic. That is the point. It is not a violence. Elizabeth Warren came out and said it's a gun violence epidemic. They are trying to spin this, and you know what they're trying to spin this to where law-abiding citizens are the ones that have to pay the penalty for these idiots. How is that right? How is that fair? For all of us that abide by the law, all of us that don't wake up and go out and shoot someone because of all this craziness, they want us to have to pay the price for these idiots. Something big is about to come down. Something big is about to go down. Think about it. Just think about it. The Democrats have been trying to do everything they can to take out President Trump. Nothing has worked. Blazer 101, thank you so much. Nothing has worked. Freedom or death. We must be armed and ready to engage these cowards. You know what? He is 100% a coward. You're absolutely right. 100% coward. Anyone can shoot a gun. Dude's a coward. Something big is coming. Something big is coming. And it's not that I have a crystal ball and I'm looking at it. Everyone can see the writing on the wall. And I saw someone put something out there saying that they had in Gilroy, California, it happened on a weekend. This happened on another weekend. They said that they're going to cause these violent outbreaks every weekend in America. So the liberals, instead of getting the American people the knowledge, the know-how, the training to protect themselves, they want the American people to give up their firearms so they cannot protect themselves. I'm telling you, once they get you to turn over your firearms, they are going to, these criminals are not going to go just into Walmart, go into these public events. They are going to come to your home. They're going to come to your front door, and no one's going to be able to stop them. The police are not going to be able to stop them. How long does it take for the police department to get to your home? About time they get to your home, this person has already done damage and is gone. Do you hear what I'm saying? And the Democrats, that's exactly what they want. How can I prove that this is what the Democrats want? Look at the conditions of the cities that are ran by Democrats today in the year 2019. Just look at the conditions, the way the Democrats have people living. And it's not just black people or white people or brown people. It's Americans in American cities. The Democrats have created this scenario, these conditions for black people, for white people to live in these rat-infested locations. And for the most part, they try to restrict people from protecting themselves. And so that is the proof right there that what they are doing and what they're going to do is disarm us so we cannot protect ourselves against these criminals, against these evil monsters. Thank you, Freedom or Death. There's a video that I'm in called I Support 45. And in the video, David J. Harris approached me. He sent me a message and said, "Hey, Will, I got an idea for a video." Because we have been there's like this group chat and we've been in there talking back and forth. And he said, "Hey, Will, I want to do this video. Can you help me out?" And because I do video editing. And I said, "Dude, I love the idea. Let's do it." So I did the video, and after that, I have a t-shirt on my website, uniteamericanfirst.com. Yes, I sell t-shirts because can't do this for free. So I have this t-shirt on my website that says I support 45. And the reason why I bring it up, not to do a plug here, but the reason why I brought it up is because someone put a comment in there saying, "I love that t-shirt, but I can't wear it because I'm afraid of walking out on the streets with it and a leftist attacking me because of their hate." This is straight up a hate epidemic and not a gun violent epidemic. You can't even walk outside. There's I don't even know what nationality he is. This guy, he looked like he's Asian, had a mega hat on. The side of his face was brutally beat. Eye shut, swollen, black and blue, and he can't even see out the eye because he had on a Trump hat. Thank you, Ghostface. Doing yourself a plug. The left are the hateful ones. The left are the ones that's causing all of this violence. The left is pushing us to have this racial division. The left wants us at each other's throats. They're constantly saying President Trump is racist. They're saying white bread is racist. They're saying that white robots are now racist. It's never going to end. It's not going to end. I'm sitting there reading all this stuff, and I'm sitting here and I'm on Twitter, and people talking about all of this. Facebook, they're all talking about this. El Paso, and I'm like, I've got to say something. My God. My God. These people wake up in the morning. The people that died today, they woke up this morning. Brushed their teeth. They put on their clothes. One of them was an infant that died. The mother put a diaper on the infant, a t-shirt, probably a onesie, put the baby in the stroller, and, just going to Walmart, probably get some, some formula, probably some more diapers, some more, who knows? But they had no idea that today that I'm going to be going to a simple place like Walmart and a shooter's going to come in. Had no idea today that the mother, I'm going to lose. If you knew that you're about to lose your child for simply going to Walmart, you would not go. How hurtful is this? How disgusting is this? And you wake up, brush your teeth, and you're happy. You go about your business, and you're not trying to fight with anybody. Half the country don't even want to talk about the stinking politics. Half the country don't even recognize what's happening to us here. Half the country don't even have an idea of what's really going on. And this mother with this infant, I saw I don't know I don't know. I just saw someone said there was an infant involved in the shooting and was killed by this evil demonic monster. Thank you, Buzz. Yeah, every time they ask me, I don't turn them down. I don't turn them down. I don't turn them down because this fight, this spiritual battle is just so crazy right now. But what I'm saying, something is coming. Something bigger than what happened today. 2 children. You know, I'm gonna say this, and I never talk about my family, but I have 3 children, and I never show them or anything because the left, they are very hateful. They're extremely hateful. I never show my children, but I can't imagine. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, man, I just want to hug my children. I want to hold my children because some idiot like this evil monster today just end it. Just end it. My God. In the name of Jesus. Why are we experiencing this? More is coming, though. I don't want to be right. You know what? Let me say this. Let me make sure I'm clear. I do not want to be right. Please, Will Johnson, be wrong. I want to be wrong. But more is coming, and something bigger is coming. Something that we're not even expecting. This wasn't expected today. And the reason why it's not that, and I don't have a crystal ball. Everybody sees the writing on the wall. You see it. I see it. I know you see it. I'm just voicing it. I'm not sitting here telling you something that you don't know. But I don't want to be right. Freedom or death. Right on time, it seems. Just as Trump was going to designate Antifa as a terrorist group, they strike back. We'll see. No Trump supporters do this or does this. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're 100% right. Greg Miller, thank you, Will. Love seeing you on the AJ show. Keep it up. Jesus is King. Thank you. You know, me speaking out, not just me, but there's multiple people like myself that keep speaking out and talking about all this stuff that's going on. And you know what's going to happen? I don't think about it. I can't think about it. But I know I've had people send me death threats before, and they don't like it. And after the video that I edit together, I support 45. The hate that has been thrown at us in that video is just unbelievable. Tremendous amount of hate. It is a hate epidemic, not a gun violence epidemic. They have the nerve, the audacity to sit there and say that more people are getting killed by gun violence than any war that has happened in the history of mankind. Do you hear me? And they're telling this information as if it's factual. D-Day. Do they know how many people died in D-Day alone? But see, the left is spinning it and they're telling it because they know people don't know and people won't go look it up. They're saying that they're saying President Trump, I guarantee come Monday morning, the Sunday talk shows tomorrow, they're going to be blaming President Trump as much as possible. What is happening to us? And then you have the left, they're saying this is reoccurring. This is becoming the norm. The only reason why this crazy stuff is happening and the reason why it's constantly happening this way is because the left is indoctrinating people on a mass scale. It is the left that is convincing people to be violent like never before. It is the left that's trying to convince the masses that President Trump is racist when he's not. It is the left that is trying to get us, like I said, at each other's throats. That's what they want. If we stop fighting one another, if we stopped all of this, the liberal media, the Democrats would not know how to act because they would not have this division. But see, they've convinced so many people to believe the lie. They've convinced so many people. So what happens? You have people like Maxine Waters tell people, think about it. Think about this. Think what I'm about to tell you. Maxine Waters tell people when you see Trump, basically when you see Trump supporters out there, attack them where they are. You gather and you confront them, attack them where they are. Joe Biden came out and said that we have to be more violent towards Trump supporters. Paraphrasing. So what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're just going to be like, oh, Joe Biden, Maxine Waters, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, AOC? Oh, look what's happening. They're telling America's so bad. And we've got to do this. The Walmart that they went to is 80% of the people that go to that Walmart on a day-to-day basis, they are Hispanic. 80%. So of course, they send this dude in there to make it look like, and they try to say that he wrote his manifesto was white nationalists. Come on. Come on. Seriously. This is horrible. Thank you, Blazer. All of them are saying we need to act now. All the Democrats, they're saying we need to act now. What do you think their action will be? Do you think their action will be everyone find a way to protect yourself and your family? Do you think that will be their action? How many of you think that will be their action? American Mr. and Mrs. America, protect your family. Do you think that's what they're going to say? Of course not. Of course not. They're coming. The Democrats are coming. The Democrats are coming. The Democrats are coming to disarm you. They're coming. Be safe. God help us. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Lord, please be with the families tonight. In the name of Jesus. Good night.